Hey, what's going on, day ones? This podcast is brought to you by a couple of phenomenal sponsors. First up, we got Rose Vogue Stylings. Ladies, are you in the market for a new purse? What about a new swimsuit? What about some earrings? The folks over at Rose Vogue Stylings, they got you covered. Please go to rosevoguestyling.com. And while you're on the website, please enter in that promo code late night. You want to make sure you're getting all of those amazing discounts. Also, if you are in the market for a lovely timepiece such as the one that I am wearing, please go to blackwatches.com. That is BLAK watches.com and enter in that promo code late night W Nate to get another fantastic discount off of quality timepieces. Again, thank you to the folks over at Rose Vogue Stylings and those at Black Watches. Now to the show. Boogie, 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 boogie. We are back with another episode of your favorite late night podcast we sometimes shoot during the day. I'm Nate Galloway.
And I'm Adrian Brandyberg.
And this is Late Night with Nate and Adrian. You guys know what time it is. Applause, air horns, and the late bombs. Shouts out to the late ones, the new ones, and most importantly, the day ones. We are back, episode 187. Back at least until our next break, which will probably be in 2.5 to 3 weeks because it's the holidays. Boogie, how you feeling?
Holiday season. You remember DJ?
Holidays are here.
What's the big head light skinned dude? DJ. Holiday season. It's a handful of them. Pick them.
Light-skinned DJs.
Yeah, pick one of them. I just remember that's usually be his tagline. So yeah, no man, we thank you for always rocking with us. It is the holiday season, so that means, guys, we gotta take time off to reset.
Yeah,
be merry. Yeah. Commune with the famo.
Yeah. I had to have time to get all that dry ass turkey out my system. So,
Damn, you're not a turkey fan?
I'm a turkey fan. I'm not a fan of dry ass turkey.
Oh, okay.
there's a difference.
There is a difference.
I was like, I think you fried it a little too long there.
Well, shout out to them Popeyes turkeys. If you haven't tried it, try them because them joints. Yeah, I said joints.
Johns.
Yeah, man. I said Johns.
You know what?
I said Johns.
The Chicago.
I've been trying. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Wait. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I've been in Philly for 4 years. It's gonna be 5 years in August, and there are some terminology that's just funny to me.
Okay.
In Philly that I've been trying to work it in. Right, that I've been trying to work it into my vernacular, but I'm always going, don't ever disrespect me, yo, because I'm about to, because of one of my Chicago friends, not me separating my friends. Oh shit!
I mean, you got to.
But
at least the home friends or the second home friends.
Yo, stop it! No, but I will say, if you haven't checked this out, shout out to Jonathan Giles. I was featured in his article regarding. Yeah, shout out to. On ebony.com, it's still there.
I was about to say, where was the article at, Boogie? You just saying you featured.
All right, my bad. Okay, chill out. Shout out to John. Shout out to my guy. But yeah, I stayed home in Philly. I stayed in Philly for Thanksgiving, and he interviewed me on that and whatnot. And I got to really, chop it up with him and whatnot. And the article really. He interviewed 2 other people, and I thought it was really interesting how Thanksgiving looks different for for people nowadays. And my friends in Chicago, they read it and they was like, because I'm coming to Chicago for Christmas. They was like, no, don't come to Chicago.
Notice how you said I stayed home. You said I stayed home.
This is my home. Like, this is my home, like where I live, where I reside. But like, don't get it twisted. Chicago will forever be my home. Chicago till Chicago wins. I'm Chicagoan. You know what I mean? And
you went from Joe to John.
Well, and I used to say Joe when I was like in high school and stuff like that.
What do they call the youngins?
I don't know. I don't know. That's the only thing that I honestly feel like I'm trying to add onto my vernacular, but everything else I could care less about. I'm not paying attention to it.
Eagles jerseys do you have?
No, I don't. I don't have an Eagles jersey, but I do have a shirt that my job gave me. Sundays are for the birds.
Her job. Okay.
I work in Philly. Get off my back. And then I do have a.
I just want to let y'all know that she said fuck.
Whatever. And I do have a Phillies shacket.
A shacket?
Yeah, a shacket. It's a shirt in between jacket, a shacket. You heard of shacket before.
I was thinking, okay. I thought that was kind of like a small jacket. Maybe
or I've always called it a shacket. Them in between, they not quite fully windbreakers, but they're not quite, shirts because they got a zipper.
So a quarter zip jacket?
No, it's not a quarter. It's a full zip.
It's a full jacket?
Yeah, it's a full jacket.
So it's a windbreaker.
I call it a shacket.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I call it a shacket. But like, okay, anyway, that's besides the point.
I'll let you rock.
That's besides the point. The whole point is I like to, like, I say hella, and that's a Cali thing.
Term.
That's a Cali term. I say a lot of things. If I feel like it is part of me, I'm going to take it for me. You know what I mean?
Okay. She's like, my vocabulary now snatched.
And call it a day. Like how the colonizers be doing it as well. I do it in a certain, I do it in a certain way. But don't ever, because I got a little aggressive. Don't ever say I'm not sure. I'm not a sure.
Well, we'll never pull your card.
Never pull my card, my guy. Not over here all day. Especially with my little North Sider ass.
About to throw up some signs here in a second.
No, I'm not that. Because I'm definitely adjacent in that motherfucker. So.
Bookie was like, do you know who my cousins are?
Facts. Now that I can speak very eloquently about.
You learned that very quickly in Chicago that the up north or suburban niggas, they have cousins and they travel. So talk nicely.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I used to stay in the North Pole, but shit, I used to go down south on the south side. Go hang out with my cousins, my family. So yeah.
Sunday dinners, 4th of July and regular holidays, and then we took our asses back to safety.
You know what I'm saying? Facts. But outside of that, shout out to everybody. Yes, we took a break. We're taking another break pretty soon. 'Tis the season. It's almost the top of the year again. Can you believe that?
December is kind of blowing by rather fast. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's just kind of like, damn, November was long and then it got really short, if that makes sense. It
really did.
What? It's taking forever, and then Thanksgiving comes and then it's blur. It's just like, okay.
Agreed.
So, I'm actually looking forward to 2026. You know what's crazy?
I am too.
Is I'm seeing this. Maybe I'm maturing or whatever, because my algorithm is excuse me, hella cats, dogs, and inspirational things. But every inspirational thing now is like, 2026 is gonna be your year. Save this. 2026 money. 2026 baby. I was like, cross that out. Don't want that. 2026 house. 2026 new car. I was like, oh my gosh. Everybody, and there's not a lot of people, a lot of pages where I was like, you're usually pretty negative. what is going on? Now you're over here just posting positivity. I was like, let me hold on to some of these. So maybe, because, 2025 was hellacious for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I felt like, maybe 2026, the universe will be like, let me lighten up on y'all enough, for a little bit.
That's a great, I don't know if we're going to do another episode, more of like a wrap up episode before the year is up, but like that, I will say, and I'll definitely repeat this again. My 2025, despite everything that happened, was actually pretty damn good. And to think that it's only going to go up from here for a new year in 2026. Let's go. I'm with it. Man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, when you put it in perspective,
yeah, of course.
Yes, 2025, when you think about it, it's like, okay, could have been way worse.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that bad. Niggas still breathing. Niggas was still taking trips.
Right.
Niggas still got food in the refrigerator, all those types of things.
Big shit
niggas
was still
beard
popping.
is back.
Yeah. Real quick. I was about to say, for somebody maturing, you ain't got the flannels on. You put on a nice little pullover. Like,
what's crazy?
You crewed it up. Okay, I see
you. Papayas. This. Let me give you the backstory about this. Okay, so this shirt, I got a lot of compliments when I first brought this thing out. I brought this out
looking like a baddie. Okay,
you already know. See. Okay, so I'm changing. I'm changing the style. Baby, I have been on my nature walks.
I see them hips. That boy got a shape to him. Okay,
slim it down, clip it. I'm getting slim over here. So I brought this shirt out, right? And I had on had this gift card that I have not used from Adidas that my mom and dad gave me for my birthday.